Greetings and welcome to another Pokémon Horizons The Series preview and the special preview discussion. This time I'm talking about the preview for episode 79 and the special preview released alongside episode 78 that covers episode 79 as well and the episodes after it. So let's get to it. In episode 79, after finding the wrong Entei and learning that the right one is likely in Area 0, Liko and friends head to the Paldean Pokémon League to ask Geeta for permission to enter Area 0. However, much to their shock, in order for them to get said permission, they have to face La Primera herself in battle. Now, this is not really surprising in the sense that we knew that they would battle Geeta eventually, since the current opening was updated a few episodes ago and it now includes a shot of Geeta and her ace, Glimmora, at the Pokémon League. So we knew this battle was coming, we just didn't know when it would happen and why. But now we do. The format of the battle will be interesting. Instead of Liko, Roy, and Dot getting a chance to fight Geeta one-on-one in turns, all three of them will face her together, which is honestly fair. It's the only way they have a snipe shot at actually winning. Though even if they face her together, it will still be a very difficult battle for them. They are facing a champion after all. However, while it will be a 3 vs 1 battle in terms of trainers, in terms of Pokemon, it will actually be a 3-on-3 battle, since Glimmora will battle alongside two of its pre-evolution Glimmet. So do Liko and friends really have a numbers advantage? It's debatable. Obviously, the Glimmet are not going to be as strong as Glimmora, but they will still be a threat. Speaking of threat, Geeta will go all out by terastallizing Glimmora, with Liko responding in kind, though it's clear Floragato is still in for a tough clash. Judging by the battles against the Elite Four, I assume that only one trainer can use Terastal on each side, meaning Liko will be chosen to be the one who uses it for their side. Which is unfortunate because all three of them using Terastal at once would certainly be a spectacle and it would greatly improve their chances of winning. Speaking of which, it is now time for everyone's favorite segment, which we get into a lot, the who will win discussion. Well, if it was 1v1, Geeta would win every time, no question. With it being 3v1, Liko and friends do stand a chance. Though again, the fact that there are two Glimmet helping Glimmora does erode the numbers advantage a bit. So it's a toss-up, honestly. If we go by typing, Glimmora and Glimmet are both rock and poison, meaning that they are weak to water, which gives Quaxwell an edge. They are also neutral to grass, meaning that Floragato can still do good damage, though she is weak to poison, putting her at a disadvantage. Crocalor meanwhile is weak to rock, putting him at a disadvantage too, however he knows Stomping Tantrum. Glimmora and Glimmet are double weak to ground, meaning Crocalor can still contribute greatly to the team. So even taking type matchups into account, both sides are pretty even. Since numbers and typing will not be the determining factor, the only thing that will sway the pendulum to either side will be trainer skill and experience. In this respect, Geeta obviously has the advantage, so I'm leaning more towards her winning. Now as usual, I turned to you guys to see what you think, and even the votes are pretty even. So we are in agreement that this will be a very close battle where both sides have the potential to win. Though most of you are betting on Liko and friends, which is perfectly fine even if I'm siding with the second majority on this one. A draw or no clear outcome is also plausible, however, especially with how even things seem to be. In any case, this is a battle to look forward to. After all, the best and most exciting battles are the ones where the winner is not obvious. However, as usual, Liko and friends are in a situation where they don't need to win in order to make progress. Just giving Geeta a good fight to prove themselves, to prove how strong they are, should be enough to grant them passage into Area 0. After all, this is likely all she wants to see. Area 0 is dangerous, therefore she cannot let them go there unless they prove that they have what it takes, the strength, to endure in such a hostile environment. Speaking of Area 0, it's time to talk about the rest of the special preview, which covers what will happen when Liko and company make their way there, proving that win or lose, Geeta will give them permission to go. It turns out that Coral and Sidian will also travel to Area 0, likely because the data Agate stole with their help back in episode 66 points to Area 0 as the place to learn more about Terapagos. We only see them diving into Area 0 and encountering a Screamtail, so we don't know if they will battle Liko and company, but I think we can safely assume that they will. Speaking of Screamtail, it and Sandy Shocks are both shown, so we're finally getting Paradox Pokémon. Heck yeah! This will be so cool, and I would love to see Liko and friends, one of them at least, catch a Paradox Pokémon. This might sound impossible, but hey, Liko got a legendary, so anything's possible, right? Speaking of Paradox Pokémon, the preview shows that they will encounter another one. A very special one. Gouging Fire. Meaning that once again they will find the wrong Entei. It's unclear if Gouging Fire will have something to do with Entei. I would assume so given that they are related and that Briar brought it up in episode 78. So are Liko and company getting a 2-for-1 deal on Entei, or, and this is a crazy idea I have, what if this Gouging Fire is the hero Entei? It somehow transforms into, or I guess more aptly, it reverts into Gouging Fire. Something akin to Groudon and Kyogre's primal reversion. That would be absolutely insane, I know, but I could see it happening. Finally, Entei is not the only hero Liko and friends will encounter in Area 0. They will find Rayquaza too, leading to another big boss fight-like battle against it, like the ones we've seen several times already. Will this be when they finally get it to join them? I doubt it, because not only does it feel like it's probably a bit too soon for that, though I guess that depends on how long Horizons will be, or how long the quest to get to Laqua will last for, and whether it will be the only thing Liko and company chase/do in this series. Moreover, they got Kleavor not too long ago, they got bamboozled with the wrong Entei just recently, and they will presumably find the right Entei in Area 0 and it will join them. Getting Rayquaza 2 feels like too much all at once. I feel like there needs to be a bigger gap between heroes to allow them and what they reveal to linger for a while, before Liko and company get even more revelations from the next hero. But this arc is called Rayquaza Rising, so who knows? Maybe this is the end of the line for Rayquaza. Especially because getting all the heroes is only a step. They still need to actually find Laqua, get there, and deal with whatever they will find once they do. In any case, Horizons will clearly start the year with a bang, and it will remain on a high note for several weeks. I absolutely cannot wait to watch these episodes, starting with episode 79, which will air on January 10 since Horizons is taking a break as expected for the holidays. Episode 78 was the last episode of 2024. We won't get an episode on December 27 or January 3. I will of course cover all the new episodes as we learn more about them and as they air, so please stay tuned for that. Now I'm sure you're eager to check out some more of my videos, so go ahead and click the links on screen. Also, if you enjoy what I do and want to help me keep creating content like this, please consider supporting me directly through one of the links in the description below. Thank you so very much for watching, and let's meet again in the next video.